Evening. If you don't know me, my name is Ellsworth B. Bensley Jr. Most people know me as Ben. I want to thank you all for coming. Anyway, I was born and raised in Sussex County. Been here my entire life. Today, excuse me. Today I am married with 3 children, 3 beautiful children, and a beautiful wife. I attend St. Joe's Church on Sunday mornings. I belong to the Knights of Columbus, great organization. I hold a New Jersey State real estate license. And in my time when I have a lot of that is, some of the things I like to do is help seniors, people in need, volunteer my time, helping them with all sorts of things. Anywhere from a ride to the hospital, the doctor, heat's not working, shovel the walk, whatever I can do to help them. Carry the groceries. I've done plenty of this. I'm bringing this up because a couple of years ago there was a couple of articles that I should volunteer my time. I also took the time to clean Lake Island here a few weeks ago. It was scheduled for 12 young Girl Scouts, 2 leaders. I did that because I think I should give a little more to the town. Anyway, I decided to run for office. Like I say, I like helping people. Other things I also do is I attend foreclosures. There are many. Today there were 22. It's unbelievable how our property value is here, and people are actually paying here. And need I say taxes are through the roof. People are leaving. I took notice of Lake Lenape, so many for sale signs. Anyway, just like to thank you all. That's about it we got.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you, Tony, the League of Women Voters, residents of Andover Township for coming out today, and fellow candidates. It's great to be here. I think that transparency is absolutely the most important thing for fair, honest, and effective government. Ever since we started doing our budget sessions and open public meetings, it's amazing how it's gone a lot smoother and there's not as much contention when it comes time to passing the budget because people know exactly what we're dealing with and what we can and cannot control. I think our committee has done a fantastic job of meeting the needs of our residents and maintaining the level of services provided. We're also managing the taxes when almost every line item has suffered an increase due to rising costs and contractual obligations. I'm proud to serve this great town, feel confident that we will continue to do so in my next term if given the opportunity. Once again, thank you all very much, and let's get on with the debate.
Actually, the thing I hear most of complaints is the cost factor. For businesses, existing businesses that want to come, that we need to work harder to do a smoother transition, streamline any and everything that we can do to bring businesses to Andover Township.
Great. Well, it's pretty amazing because we have 25 new businesses that have chosen to domicile in our town. We're filling up empty storefronts and buildings. We are enticing businesses and professional services to our town. I'm not so sure we want to do industrial, but I would focus more on small businesses and professional services. We've passed ordinances to make the town more friendly, more business friendly. And I got to tell you, I meet with every business that has opened in this town in the past couple of years, and I have to tell you that they unanimously say it has been a smooth process. They're very happy the way everything went, and they're very happy to be in the town. We look forward to doing more. Thank you.
What we need to do is try our hardest to streamline and keep the costs down. When anyone is ready to go and sit with the people I talk to, and they will tell you what I'm telling you, I'm not saying it, what it costs. It's not true. It's costing them a lot of money, and we need to change that. We need to streamline that.
You want a very good school system because, let's face it, most people move into the town with children when they see a good school system. That will also help our tax base by making sure that our houses are kept full and you're not going to have these problems of people leaving the town. I remember at the last debate, Mr. Bensley said that he was going to take away brush service. I don't think that by cutting services to the town you're doing anybody a favor. We have garbage, we have police, DPW, dispatch. All these things make Andover the great town that it really is. And if you're going to start cutting services, that's going to be something that will affect everybody and their taxes because property values will go down.
I don't know what the fair share is. I mean, taxes keep going. You know, you never, what I'm getting at is this. Somebody has a house and they want to do a tax appeal. And they go ahead and just say, what do you think your house is worth? What I'm getting at is that the house has a lower value they want to be taxed on. That, I mean, honestly, do I think everybody pays their fair share? I would hope so. That would all have to be judged at that time, and that's the only way I would be able to give you an honest answer, just to say, okay, let's cut a couple help. Who, what service? You know, I would say I really can't give an honest answer without really knowing what, who, from where.
Where we've needed to, we have eliminated the employees instead of raising the taxes, and where we can't lose any more and cut services, we have raised the taxes. So the committee has done exactly as we see, as that question asked, when the service was no longer needed, or we were able to outsource it or consolidate it, we have, and then unfortunately, yes, we have raised the taxes as well.
Anything that we can do to help businesses that are existing, that want to come here. There's a fella down there, I believe he's gone. He pays $20,000 a year in taxes. He wanted to put up a building. Things expired. I don't know exactly the details how. Maybe some way could have worked something out where he could have put up another building, $20,000. There's no children coming out of that business. They're the kind of things I'm talking about. That, you know, could we work with him? Have we ever tried? If it's not working, change it.
The first month being on the committee, walking into the CFO's office and just basically bringing my business knowledge to the table and asking him how much we were getting on our $4 million account. And when he told me what it was, I knew that it was way low, and basically walked out, did some research, went across the street to a bank and found out we would get 4 times that amount. So the very first month in office, I made the town $25,000.
Why would you go out and buy, for an example, one town has 2 or 3 sweepers, borrow theirs, or a crack filling machine, a roller, a paver. I kind of like that idea for sure, because it is a savings if we do not have to take out of pocket, and vice versa. They can borrow things that we have. I like that.
I love shared services. We already have over 25 in place, from our tax assessor, tax collector, the building and zoning department, dispatch, CFO, most recently the courts. We brought in 3 other towns that are now assisting our courts. This helps us in maintaining the court system and also helps us with our budget process by bringing money into the town to help with that. We have great relationships with the Newton DPW. Darren, our DPW head, is here, and I got to tell you, does a fantastic job of working with the other towns. I know that we have street sweepers, we have vacuums for the drains that we share with Newton, and you know, that's just a huge savings. I had my own construction company for 15 years. I had 10 guys working for me at one point, so I know how to manage people to a certain extent. And large sums of money, I transitioned over into the financial field about 20 years ago, and I now manage over $50 million for clients, so I think that I have a pretty good hand on large sums of money.
Don't overspend, and do the best you can with what you got. Because if you don't, what happens there, you only end up increasing more costs. If you can do with what you got, you do with what you got. I'm sure if we do a check, the money that has been collected over the years is not where it should be, unfortunately. So, That's about all I have to say, and I thank you for that.
Well, the open space money is in the open space account, so there's nothing nefarious going on there. We have bought properties. The problem that I see is when you buy a property that really wasn't developable and you took it off the tax map. So the money from open space does have to be used for the maintenance as well as the purchase of these properties. Otherwise, it goes into our tax base once again. Over the past 6 years, I've strived to serve this town to the very best of my abilities and to run it more like a business and less like a bureaucracy. From making the banking change the first month to negotiating fair contracts that will lessen the future tax burden on our residents, I've always put 100% into the job, and it is a job. Many days and nights away from my family, attending meetings and seminars in order to learn more about how to save real money for the town. We have numerous major issues on our plate for the next year. We have 2 union contracts being negotiated, a garbage contract, and we have the revaluation coming up as well. So now is definitely not the time to speak in platitudes and campaign promises that sound good but have no real substance. Andover Township needs good, strong leaders with a proven track record to ensure the residents are being represented in the very best possible way. I will also continue to fight for all residents, no matter whether at contract negotiation table or the county freeholders meeting room. I don't answer to political machine or power brokers. I answer to you, the residents of this town. And I ask for the opportunity to continue to do so. I ask for your vote on June 2nd. Thank you very much.